Hey YouTube, universe, people. I'm just sitting out here with my little baby, and I want to get used to talking to the camera. It's kind of weird right now, but I sit and I talk to myself a lot. I talk to myself a lot because I feel like it helps me figure things out. It helps me organize my thoughts. And I always make jokes. I'm like, those crazy people that you see walking around the street, they could teach us something. Of course, there's the reality that those people might be on drugs. But, so, yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here thinking about life, and there's so much to think about. I had this thought the other day, like, I always see people do things, and I'm like, why can't I do those things, in terms of being successful, like starting a business or, making money a certain way, because let's face it, like we all need to make money to survive in this reality. We need some sort of monies to support our lives. There's this great lyric in this song that it's like, it costs money to live. And whether like you're bartering or you're actually bartering for money, it costs money. Yeah, it's something like that, like beyond those lines. Living isn't free, or living costs money, or you need money to live, or something like that. So I think of these things all the time, and I'm like, how can I, and it's amazing. Like you can turn dirt into gold. Literally, people sell dirt. It's so crazy when you think about it. Like, people sell anything. You can sell anything. You can create so many things. And I think about this a lot because, I want a comfortable life. I want my, my my offspring to, be able to have what they need and thrive in this life. Like, we need that. And I sit here all the time and I'm like, what? I'm just like, what can I do? Like, what can I give? What can I bring to the table? And the other day I finally was like, there's so much I bring to the table. And I was literally racking my brain for months and months and months. Like, I think actually a couple years, where I was like, what else can I do? What else can I give? What else can I offer to the community? My community and like the extended community in my life. And I've had jobs. I've worked so many different jobs. I've owned my own business. I have done like entrepreneur types of things in my life, but I've worked a lot of jobs, and I'm just like, I'm so done doing that kind of thing, as I feel many people are. Like, a lot of people are moving into the realm of entrepreneurship and creativity and letting and thriving in that way. And I think that's amazing. I think we should all do that. And granted, we do need like to work towards like a higher purpose in our life. Like, when we're younger, we need to learn, right? Like, we need those people who are like working those jobs that most people don't want to work when they get older. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, when you start something, it may seem so small at first, and it may seem like who even cares? Who even cares about this thing, or this thing that I care about? Or like will this seed even sprout? Like, all you're doing, like, you're putting all this faith into it, and you got this one seed. And I think this is kind of in the realm of like multiple incomes, is like, plant many seeds, and see which ones take off. Like, granted, do it in a sustainable, strategic way that you're not totally, spreading yourself way too thin, but plant many seeds, plant a few seeds in a few places, so you're not just gambling on one thing. And like put your faith into it, because one day like it will become a tree. One day it has the potential to be excellent. Someone used to say that to me too. I write music, and I sing and I play the guitar, and someone used to say to me all the time, Alicia, you have the potential to be excellent. You just have to, I just saw 555 on the time. You just gotta, work your passion, work the soil, if one could say. And see, I was thinking about it the other day. I'm just like sitting like, yeah, it's, a tree doesn't just bloom overnight or, grow overnight. It takes many years to establish its roots. It takes many years to, establish its roots and grow, and it has to have the right placement for the sun. Like every plant is different in that way, but one day it could have the potential to reach its fullest potential. And I have started a business from scratch. I've done that multiple times, and so I'm like sitting here thinking to myself, like, you can do this. Like, you can do this. And so there are like certain things in my life that I'm like putting energy towards, and I'm like, okay, what if you just commit to this for like, give yourself at least a few months and like commit to this thing, and like see how it goes. Just like see what happens, be consistent, see how things go, and then make the assessment. It's like, people talk about like changing a diet, fixing your health, whatever. Like business is the same thing. And like within that realm, within myself doing these things and learning, and strategizing, like a lot of it's online stuff. I'm learning so much, just like how to market things online. And I'm learning a lot. It's like, it's amazing. And like with YouTube, it's, I actually really, really love editing, but I just don't have the time to edit like I like would want to. So I'm like, okay, let's do it, a certain way and figure that out along the way. And who knows, like some things might quote unquote fail, or I might just be like, oh, I don't want to do that anymore because this, that, and the other reason. My child is learning how to stand up all by herself. It's so cute. Hold on. I see danger. Come here, little baby. Okay, you sit right there. So yeah, and I want to teach that to my kid. Like I want my kid to feel like she can do anything when it comes to like, learning something or being good at something. And if it's something that you end up not liking, just, okay, you tried it, but at least you know. And I heard this other thing, like, at least you know versus like you don't know because you never tried it. So anyways, I am there. I am in that place right now. And I have so much energy from it. Like I get so much energy from it. And I just wanted to share that bit. If anybody's feeling like that, like we're kind of programmed to think the worst. Like I used to have such bad anxiety to where I'd think the worst, but everything would be okay. Everything would be fine for the most part, And there are such things as miracles. I have seen miracles in my life. I know people that have seen miracles. And so, yeah. Anyways, that's just kind of a little rant that I wanted to share while I'm thinking about it. If that helps somebody in any kind of way, inspires somebody in any kind of way, and you're not alone. There's a lot of people out there who are feeling this way, I'm sure. But anyways, hope y'all are having a wonderful evening. It's like the end of fall officially. It is winter, and we have really nice weather right now where I live. It's kind of like that. It goes up and down throughout the season, and there's like one part of the winter where it like gets cold and stays consistently cold for like a month, and it's the same thing in the summer where it gets consistently hot for like a month. It's like hot and cold 1 month to a month, like a month and a half out of the year, and it's like not so bad. And like spring and fall, it's like, so you get to acclimate a little bit. So anyways, I'm enjoying a wonderful afternoon out here. All right, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.